Okay, so I want you to picture this, because this used to be my everyday life. You sit down to do one thing on the internet, just one. Maybe you want to research something for a project, or write an email, or look something up for work, and you think, I'll be done in 5 minutes. Famous last words, because suddenly the browser explodes into chaos. You have multiple tabs open, and half of them you don't even remember clicking. You're staring at long walls of text that your brain refuses to absorb. You're bouncing between apps for research, writing, translating, gathering info, organizing info. Notifications are popping up everywhere, and what was supposed to be a simple task now feels like a sensory obstacle course. If you're neurodivergent, you know exactly what I mean. That feeling isn't lack of discipline, it's an environment designed to overwhelm you. And that's why Neo feels like an actual breath of fresh air. Because for the first time, I found a browser that feels like it was designed for neurodivergent brains. Not the ideal worker bee brain, not the I can multitask while juggling chainsaws brain, but our brains. The ones that get overstimulated fast, the ones that need calm structure, the ones that thrive when the environment isn't working against us. When you open Neo, the first thing you notice is how calm it feels. There isn't 10,000 things screaming for your attention. There's this clean, minimal home space, and right in the center is this built-in AI assistant. Not a separate app, not another tab, not another place to get lost. Just one space where you can think, ask questions, write, translate, brainstorm, plan, and get help without switching between tabs like a caffeinated squirrel. And the moment I saw that, I thought, oh, this is different. Because ND overwhelm doesn't come from complexity. It comes from context switching. Every time you switch from your browser to ChatGPT to email to a note-taking app to a writing app, your brain loses momentum. Your executive function resets, and you feel tired before you've even started. Neo completely removes that problem. You can ask the AI assistant anything. Summaries, explanations, translations, emails, captions, code, ideas, outlines, all without leaving your browser. It's like having a calm coworker that never interrupts you, never judges you, and always knows what you meant even when your thoughts are all over the place. And when you actually search something, Neo does something incredibly ND-friendly. It combines standard search results with an AI-generated answer right at the top. So instead of staring at 20 blue links and thinking, oh no, which one do I click? What if I pick the wrong one? What if this isn't what I need? Neo gently gives you the answer, the key points, and the sources right away. The decision paralysis disappears, and your brain doesn't get hijacked by a dozen unrelated pages. But let me talk about the feature that actually made me emotional, like genuinely emotional, because it makes such a huge difference for ND people. Website summarization. This is my personal favorite feature and the one that changed the game for me. Because if you're neurodivergent, you know the feeling of clicking into a website and being immediately hit with a massive wall of text, ads everywhere, long paragraphs, tiny font, 3 pop-ups, a sidebar that won't stop moving, and 20 irrelevant sections you have to scroll past. And before you even start reading, your nervous system is already done. Neo fixes this with one tap. You click Summarize, and Neo pulls out the main ideas, the important information, the steps, the definitions, the statistics, the takeaways. It's not just shortening text, it's actually understanding the page and delivering what matters in a clean, ND-friendly way. It's like having an assistant who reads the chaotic website for you and hands you a nice, calm, digest version that your brain can actually process. And Neo goes even further because when you continue browsing, it keeps extracting and simplifying information as you go. If you open a government site, it breaks it down. If you open a blog post, it pulls out the essentials. If you open a confusing article, it clears away all the cognitive clutter. For ND people, this feature alone is worth using Neo. It reduces overwhelm, it saves time, and it removes the biggest barrier to productivity, starting. But the things I find myself using the most are actually the everyday productivity features. Neo automatically blocks ads, trackers, scripts, all the visual noise that overstimulates ND brains. You don't realize how much your nervous system is fighting the internet until the ads are gone and your brain suddenly feels peaceful. And the tab organization, chef's kiss. You can group tabs, save sessions, and reopen things without losing them. For ND users who bounce between tasks or struggle with working memory, this is huge. You don't have to remember where anything is. Neo remembers for you. The customizable start page is also such a quiet blessing. Instead of being bombarded by news and icons, you can choose something calming, a soft background, a simple layout, just a few links that matter. Your browser doesn't scream at you the moment it opens. And the longer I use Neo, the more I realize this browser is doing something really important. It's reducing cognitive load. It's removing friction. It's reducing the mental tax that ND people feel every time they try to get something done online. The way I use Neo is almost like a linear workflow for my brain. I open the browser, I type my question into the built-in assistant. Neo gives me the answer. Then I tap Summarize. Neo pulls the essential info. If I want sources, Neo organizes them. If I want to research deeper, Neo builds a pathway for me. If I need it turned into a to-do list, Neo breaks it down. If I need writing help, Neo drafts it. If something needs translating, rewriting, or simplifying, I do it right there. If I need to save it, I save my session with one tap. And at no point do I feel overwhelmed or overstimulated or confused about what to do next. Neo quietly guides the experience. It turns the internet from a chaotic maze into a clear, calm sequence. And ND people thrive with sequences. This is why Neo feels so different from any other browser I've used. It doesn't expect me to be a perfect multitasker. It doesn't punish me for being easily overstimulated. It doesn't make me fight for clarity or structure. It supports the way my brain naturally operates. So if you're someone who gets overwhelmed online, if you lose track of tabs, if researching drains you, if decision fatigue hits you fast, if you shut down when the page looks too busy, Neo might genuinely change the way you work, learn, and think on the internet. If your brain doesn't fit the system, hit subscribe. I'm here to show you how AI can adapt to you. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next one.